Okay guys, decided to do this two-part video. We're gonna take a look at the 88 Ford Escort GL. This is a sentimental car to me. It's nothing special, but at one time it was known as the world car. But it's a 1988 GL. It's got a 1.9 four-cylinder, which I showed in the last clip. But I thought we'd do a walk around of it. Sorry for any wind noise. I have yet to detail any of the side of it or anything, but I did do the top of it. It is running now. It's nice and quiet. Does it smoke? No. Does it leak? Yes. Definitely got oil leak, transmission leak. But I figured we'll be able to take a little look around at it. I don't know if there's a big collector base for these out there. Probably not, but again, it's a sentimental car to me, and it will be fixed. You see it's a four-door hatchback. Fairly decent shape, but it's got some rust here and there. But hey, we're in Pennsylvania, that's how it is. Show you the major rust. It's gonna need some floors, which, you know, I'm gonna try and do myself. I bought a welder. As you can see, the rockers are good, but the main problem is gonna be harder than the floors are the inner panels for the shock, around the shock tower here. It's not a structural thing. Here you can see the actual main metal behind the inner body panels that are solid. There's no problem here with these, okay? A lot of people might say, oh, well, that thing should be in the junkyard. You might as well leave your comments to yourself because they're gonna get deleted if you put them up. But inner body panels gotta be fixed. They will be welded and stuff, so that's what we're dealing with on this car. You can see that up front, got some there. But overall, not too bad. One thing that I wanted, you can see it was purchased locally, Manderbach Ford, Reading, Pennsylvania. This car's been locally owned for its entire life. But one of the things that I always wanted, and I finally got one now, is the rear louver kit. I got that on eBay. A little pricey, actually quite pricey in my opinion, but where are you gonna find a new old stock kit? So I got the rear louver kit for this car. Just going down the side here, we got some rust down here at the rear quarters. That's got to be fixed. This is all stuff old vehicles are gonna have, guys. If you guys get into old vehicles, you're gonna have this kind of stuff, unless you get them from an area that doesn't have salt, or that has salt used. Got some rust along here. This, I'm trying to figure out if this wasn't a place that got hit before, because the chrome lip molding is missing, or maybe it just fell off. I don't know. But that's the worst. Come up front here, a little bit more of the dash. You can see the cracking in it. I'm gonna get a cover for that. So, manual locks, manual windows, power mirrors. That's what this car has. Kind of unusual, but the tires all the way around are like that, brand new. Had front brakes put on it. Had another transmission put in it. I'll try and stand back here a little bit so I can talk to you out of the wind noise. So the transmission was replaced. It was serviced and everything when it was put in. Timing belt was done, and this is all within the past, I want to say 5 years. This vehicle was antique registration in the state of Pennsylvania when I got it, and it will be again, but it needed some work, and the previous owner didn't want to do it. So luckily for me, I get to tackle it. One of the other things is, common problem, woo, this wind. See this crack? That's where you reach in to undo the latch for the hood. Let me go back in here, it's windy. That's where you undo the latch for the hood. So it broke the grill out. I put it back together. It's holding. But one thing I was able to find online is the same color, but it's a Escort GT grill. So we're gonna see if that fits on here. My hopes are really high on that because I'd like to replace that. I think it would look good, make it look a little bit different between that, the louver kit for the back hatch. Yeah, so you know, it's really not a good day to make a video, I guess, guys, because of the wind, but you guys can turn your speakers down. Just figured I show you a video of it. There, the electric fan just kicked in. See, this side has a blue mirror. That we can paint though, it does work. Yeah, there's that automatic belt thing. I don't have it hooked up, but never really cared for them. So we're up to temperature, guys. Turn the heat on. Heat works good in this car. Radio works good. You can tell the dash got some cracks in it here. I can get a cover for that. I'm not concerned about it. Tachometer don't work. You can see it's all the way past that over here. I don't know if I could do anything with it, but I was able to find a new gauge, or yeah, a used gauge cluster with a good tack. And you can see this bezel has some cracks in it going around here. So I was able to get another piece from another donor Escort, and we're going to be replacing that. Kind of travels from over here, comes across, and then goes up. You can see the cracks, different places. Probably from it being out before and they tightened them too much. But wipers work. Lights all work. Horn works. So radio works. I think I had said that.
And the show.
So there you can see that. So yeah, I'm going to take all this older sound deadening out, and once I repair the floors, I haven't decided yet, but I will be coating it with something. It's either going to be undercoating or truck bed liner. I haven't decided yet, but you can see the rockers are all good. Just the floors need work, and that's because it's common for the sorry about that, the back windows to leak, and then the rust runs down. You can kind of see the rust stain, and it comes down, and then it sits in the floor down here with the insulation, and the rug, it stays wet, never dries. It's one of the reasons why I have the car up in the shed where I do. I was able to pick out a good used mirror that doesn't have this up on here. Hello. And stuff, so that will get replaced. This has the optional clock and overhead lighting. You can see that works. You can do military time, regular time, whatever. You just set that. I don't have it set because I always unhook the battery cables. But yeah, needs work. But hey, like I said, if you guys get into old cars and stuff like this, especially where I am, you're gonna see this kind of stuff. You're gonna see rust. You're gonna need to replace floorboards, you know, quarter panels, different things like that. I have never personally done it. However, I want to learn. I bought a welder and everything, so I'm gonna learn how to weld and replace the floors with actual metal. And that goes for the rest of the car too. There you can see another one of those automatic belt pieces. If I actually, it's back there now. I don't remember. Yeah, I think if I open it, it would go. Yeah, there it goes. So at least those work too. But door panels are good. The dash is a lot of the interior needs to be cleaned up. It was very dirty. But nonetheless, it's a good starting point compared to my 85.5 that I used to have, 2-door hatch. That one, the shock towers in the back, the main structural part of them, they were gone, so I couldn't save that. But this one here I can save, and it's an easy color. It's white. You can see the gloss on the hood. Looks good. Needs some work, but it looks good. So yeah, so I guess I'll put this back away then. I just wanted to make a video of the thing that it actually works, runs and everything. It does run and drive. Like I said, it does leak transmission fluid, does leak engine oil, so we're gonna have to look into that. But nonetheless, you know, see the knob down here for the power mirror. Look at that view back there, isn't it beautiful? I love living where I live. So, alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, keep the negative comments to yourself, okay? It is a basic car. It was an economy car, but it was a car that I grew up with. So that's why it's a little bit more sentimental to me than just your average Joe. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop me a comment down below. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you give me a thumbs down, it is what it is. But hey, you know what? I like the car, and that's all that matters. So, all right, I'll see you later.